How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be reviewing an air compressor here made by Craftsman. One thing about this tool, we have a small one here that we use to build the barn dominium. This little guy has done a lot of work for us, and we built our workshop garage with this little air compressor right here. So when we had the opportunity to do a review on this, a company sent it out to us, asked us if we'd review it. We certainly will, because I like Craftsman tools. I own a lot of Craftsman tools. They're definitely good tools. So we're going to be getting it out of the box and showing you what comes with it, what you're going to need, maybe if you have to put anything together, and we'll do some demonstrations with it and show you what you can and cannot do with this little air compressor. So let's get it unboxed and see what we got to do to it. So there's not too much to assemble on this. It looks like just a handle. We're going to set it down on there, and they give us a couple screws. We'll get them in there, and that's going to be about it. So go ahead and put your handle on the top and tighten your bolts down on the handle. Once you have both of those in there, you're pretty much done on your assembly. You have a couple little protective covers on your gauges. Take them off. There is a lot of information on this air compressor. You can see right off the top. It is a 6-gallon air compressor, 1 horsepower, and it's 150 pound pressure max in this air compressor. Has an oil-free pump, low voltage start, cold weather start. So this thing's going to work outside when you're building that house, on the job site. Even when it's cold, it's going to work just fine. Alright, what's really nice about this little air compressor here, there's little to no maintenance to do to this thing at all. We do have a dual hookup on this side. You can hook 2 lines into this, not 1 but 2. You have your regulator right here, so you can adjust the amount of pressure that your air compressor is putting out. You have a pressure release valve right here on this side over here that you can release it and drain the air out of it. Also on the bottom, on the right hand side, you're going to see a plug right here. This is a drain plug. You can open this drain plug because a lot of these little tanks will have a little bit of condensation in them from the air. So you do have a drain plug down here. Other than that, there's not a lot to do to this air compressor besides, you know, use it. That's about it. Drain the oil or drain the water out of the bottom of it every once in a while. Alright, so what you want to do is go over your box, because most of your information is on your box and it's clear and you can see it really good. Right here you have the tools that you can use on this air compressor or with this air compressor. And there's a lot of tools on here. You can inflate tires, there's brad nailers, there's finish nailers, nail guns, paint guns, grease guns, air tools as in air ratchets and stuff like that. This thing's going to work at all. And like I said, go over the instructions on your box, because I only give you the basics in the video. So we're going to get some air in this thing, and we're going to give it a try and see how it works. So we do have some nail guns and some brad nailers we can try out with it. So let's get started. Alright, we're going to go ahead and plug our air compressor in. Make sure you got a heavy gauge cord when using this air compressor. We're going to go ahead and plug it in. And there's a few things I wanted to tell you. You do not get a hose with this air compressor when you get it. So when you pick up your air compressor, you might want to pick yourself up a hose that'll connect in here. So you're going to need the male on one end and the female on the other end. So we're going to go ahead and let this thing build up to its 150 pounds of pressure. This will be the first time this thing's ever been turned on. Well, we got 150 pounds of pressure in there, and this is your regulator here. And we can adjust this to whatever pounds we want our nail gun to be on, or spray gun, whatever we're using in there. So we're going to go ahead and show you. You can connect from this side on this air compressor. You can connect on that side, or you can connect on this side. So you got two sides you can connect on. So you can run two hoses off this guy. So let's plug it in. We're running at 50. Let's get it back up there a little bit. Now if you wanted to use a blowgun on there to blow off something, plug it in there. Blow off your parts or whatever. Also, you can pump up your tires. Okay, we're about to put this thing to the test. We got a project coming up, and I'm going to be using this air compressor, and we'll see how it works out. The really nice thing about these little air compressors is being able to move them around, because they have a handle on them, and they're not that heavy, they're lightweight. You can take this thing to the job site, or if you had a tractor or something down in the woods and you had a flat tire, you can also use it as a storage tank. You got 150 pounds of air inside this little tank to pump up a tire if you were out and didn't have a way to pump it up or couldn't change it. You may be able to get it pumped up. So these things are a must here on the homestead for us. So let's get this project done. Okay, the little air compressor held up really good. We used it on the whole entire project that we was building there. It was a little wood shed. Didn't have any issues with it. It came on about 3 times throughout that whole entire project. It definitely holds a nice volume of air in there. And the nice thing about it is I don't have to have a 100-foot hose on it. I can have a little slinky hose, and I can pick this little air compressor up and take it where I want it. It's not that heavy of an air compressor. So, yeah, we're going to be leaving a link in the description down below. If you're interested in one of these, check it out. Definitely a nice little air compressor. And if you guys follow my channel, you know I built a whole barndominium in this shop with a smaller one. It was only, the other one's only half the size of this little air compressor. But, you know, it's kind of weird because they almost weigh about the same. This is very lightweight little air compressor. So we'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in one. Check them out. I think they're a really good little air compressor. I've had a lot of luck with them. So I would like to tell everyone thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.